What up, it's Warchief, and today I'm going to give you some tips on cinematic intros. This is awesome because I love making cinematic stuff. A lot of people don't talk about intros, I guess, that much, and they're really important. So I'm going to just go over some tips if you're a beginner, but if you already know a lot of stuff about cinematic music, I guess, or if you're trying to make it for a movie or anything, probably don't need to watch this video. These are just tips that I think are helpful. So yeah, like the video if you like it. Make sure to subscribe if you want to keep up to date, and hit that bell to get notifications. Alright, let's get into it. So I already have something set up right here, and this morning I was like, man, I want to make a new song, and then I started making this. So I was like, man, this is really could be in a movie. So I kept adding to it, and I was like, yeah, this sounds really good. So I was like, I make a lot of stuff like this, so maybe I should give some tips to people that want to learn some intros or make cinematic intros. So my first tip is sounds. You need to have the right sounds, and it's usually eerie, reverby sounds, kind of like ambient, and that is tip one if you really want to make suspenseful, and I will go over some of those here. I have a couple. Tip two, let's just do this. Start out slow. So what I mean is right here at this very first one, I'll let you listen to the whole thing first. What I mean by start out slow is you want something to catch their attention right away, like something's about to happen. That's where this guy right here comes into play. It's like a rising, siren-y kind of sound. Terrible, I know. But anyways, it just sounds eerie, and it's like, what's about to happen? And then it goes right into it. And then another tip is always change it up, but not too much. You don't want it to be too different. What I mean by that is, see, let's take this section right here. I have this sound right here, and then I skip it, and then I have it again on the next 4 bars or 3 bars. Actually, there's a bar in between the 2 4 bars. So actually, there is 5 bars. So anyways, yeah, my math is a little off. So I have it here. Let's listen to it. So it skips the next 2, and then it hits these 2, skips these 2, goes this 2. It changes, but it keeps it together, if you know what I mean. And it's not really repeating. And then when you put things in like this little guy right here, it makes another ear to keep their attention. That's what you want to do. That's a great tip too, keeping attention. So let's say that they're bored for the first 8 bars. They're like, yeah, this sounds cool. What's going to happen next? And then you bring this into play. And it's not at all like this one. You want something to catch their attention, and then you also want something to keep their attention. And I actually duplicated this and put this at the very end because it sounded good. But anyways, so keeping their attention, that's a great tip. Keeping attention. So you're like, how do I keep attention? You have to understand, I guess, movies, cinema. When you watch a movie, do you actually sit there and think about, what am I watching? Is the music because if you just watch it, the music's making you feel something. That's what's making you feel something. You watching it is not making you, but together, when you have the video and audio together, that makes it feel amazing. Like, have you ever seen Star Wars? Okay, at the end of Star Wars, the newer one, man, what's it called? Rogue One. At the end, there was Darth Vader. He came out and he destroying people, and there was music with it. But that music was so strong in that scene, it made you feel something visually because of that music. It's just, the music is everything that I think. There's like silent movies, but I'm not really into silent movies, but Only God Forgives, that's a great movie with Ryan Gosling. I think that's what it's called. You always want low-end Brahms in kind of like, I would call this like a sci-fi, I guess, alien kind of score project, I guess. It sounds kind of alien. But I layered this brand Can't even hear it. There's just too much distortion and low end. But I layered it with this sound. It keeps going on. And it's that bang. That sound keeps your attention. That's an attention keeper. So cinematic intros are about keeping attention. So this is my attention keeper. This is gonna be a terrible video, but it's funny. This is the attention getter. This one right here. Attention keeper right there. And this is the second attention getter. I don't know how to teach you how to make cinematic music, but I made this and I thought it sounded great, so I thought I would share my tips with you. So that's what this video is about. But it just sounds good. Oh, and you always want something. I do this a lot. I always want something in the background that is constantly moving. So it's this sound right here. I'll turn it up. It's kind of annoying, but it gets your attention. Like... That's all it is. But you can barely hear it when I mixed it down. It's always there. The whole time. It's always there. Anyways, I will actually show you a clip right now. One of the clips I put together, I took a scene from a movie and I added this audio that I made and it went together. So take a look. Yeah, it's crazy. It goes together so well, doesn't it? Yeah, I have 3 more of those that I put together. A couple more movies. I'll show you those, and that's probably the video. There's a couple tips here. Remember, get your attention. If the music sucks in a movie, I kind of don't want to watch the movie, honestly. That's why Batman, The Dark Knight, I actually have a scene of that. The Dark Knight is such a great movie because of its music and Heath Ledger. That's what made that movie. Christian Bale is a great Batman, but I don't think that movie would be anything without the music and Heath Ledger. But that's my opinion. You can tell me whatever you want in the comments, but that's my opinion. But yeah, check out the other clips. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you think. I know they weren't the best tips, and I didn't like go in order. Tip 1, tip 2, tip 3. There were just some tips. You know, I haven't really made cinematic music or intros for anything, but I made this and it actually fit pretty well with the scenes I picked, and I thought that was cool. So yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment down below, and hit the bell if you want to keep up to date with these videos. And I feel like this might be a whole song. Might work on this more, and when I finish it, I'll show it to you, and I'll be like, remember when I made that cinematic intro? Well, here's the whole song. But I had a great time doing this. I hope you had a great time watching this, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. See ya.